different levels. Joining me right now is Arizona Republican Congressman Andy Biggs and his guest during tonight's address, National Border Patrol Council Vice President Art Del Cueto. Good to see you both. Andy, I'll start with you. Your reaction to what you heard and whether or not it's going to get us anywhere.
Well, I thought it was a terrific speech, quite frankly, one for the ages. I think it'll be reviewed many years from now. I think it was excellent. Will it produce the results? I don't know. I saw so many people on the other side of the aisle reluctant even to stand up when he starts talking about things that should be bedrock issues of what makes America great, but beyond that, on dealing with this border wall issue. And so I'm not sure he's going to get the funding by February 15th. If he doesn't, I still think he should go ahead and order his Secretary of Defense to start building that fence.
Art, it's coming on a day when we see yet another caravan having reached our southern border there with Mexico. Tell us why, in your view, right now, this is a crisis, and what makes it a crisis now when during the Barack Obama years, for whatever reason, it just wasn't that big a deal, at least to that president?
No, I think we're getting more and more caravans that are forming, and it obviously shows that there's a problem with our immigration system. There's a problem with our southern borders. The amount of drugs that are being seized now are more than ever before. The amount of agents that are being attacked are more than before. I mean, we had a shutdown over this, and it was basically because we have individuals that at some point wanted border security, and now their anger towards one particular person, that being the president, all of a sudden that is above having border security and taking care of American citizens. You can't call it anything else but a crisis right now.
Are you disappointed, Art, like Andy, like the congressman, when you see people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez unwilling to applaud something as simple as the arrest of 1,500 human traffickers, which saved 300 women? I mean, to me, that's one of those issues where we can all sort of rally behind and say this is good, because we don't want criminals trafficking with women and children, and this is an issue of safety and concern. And even her fellow Democrats stood up to applaud that one, yet she had to basically look to them for guidance. I mean, what does that tell you about the state of politics right now in Washington, D.C.?
Listen, I am very honored to be here. I'm very happy with Congressman Biggs and thankful for him to invite me on such a historic event. But I think that these individuals, some of them that walked out, some of them that don't clap, that don't stand on something as simple as securing American lives and taking care of our southern borders, it's a slap in the face to me. It's a slap in the face to everyone that's out there working that southern border, protecting our borders, protecting American lives, taking care of the security of our nation, and it's a slap in the face to every single individual that was brought here and invited to see this historic event. It's not just about them being disrespectful to the president. I take it very personal, and I believe that they disrespected every single American citizen that was in there today.
Wow. You know, Congressman, I know you're getting frustrated with some of your colleagues there in the House, and I know that you believe that this was a great speech. What is it going to take, though, to get beyond this, or is it just not something that can be resolved? I mean, does it take going to 2020 and having the Republicans get the House back and you know, trying a 2.0, immigration reform 2.0, because right now you're at a stalemate?
Well, I think there's several things that are going to happen. I think Republicans and Democrats will have to reach across the aisle on some of the simple, more basic issues, and I think we'll see that happen. But I will tell you that, yeah, I hope so too, but on some of these bigger issues, like immigration, like saving American lives, like building a border wall, I don't think we're going to get there, and I think the president's going to have to take action, and I think this is going to evolve over time, but it's going to have to change in 2020, and the American people are going to have to realize
emergency order then, in your view? You know, there had been speculation that he might do it tonight. He didn't. But do you think that that's in the pipeline?
I do think it's in the pipeline. He's talked about it. He's looked at it. I think it is, yeah.
Congressman Biggs, Art Del Cueto, and let me just reiterate, for every American, we do appreciate everything you do, sir, and thank you to you and all your colleagues for all your hard work and for keeping us as safe as you can. Thank you, guys.